we were trying to buy another property. The loan officer was like, "Well, you won't get a loan unless you're vaccinated." I'm like, what?
Jeez.
Like, what the
Your
hell
inner
does
workings.
I know?
The dream sale.
And I was like getting into an argument, like, what the hell does my vaccination have to do with me buying a property?
Oh man, wonder why you thought that.
I don't know. It was just, I literally just dreamed it last night.
All right, we're talking about dreams. I had a dream recently where, for some reason, I stole from my company or something,
Oh my God.
and I was like hiding behind curtains, like, "Oh, they'll find me" or something. And then I got caught, and then I remember like I had to like make an apology in front of everyone. Like, I'm sorry, I stole it. I was like, I woke up, I was like, man, I feel so,
Why would I
feel
do
so
that?
shitty. Like, I don't know, like, man, that's a crappy feeling, like stealing and then having to say sorry in front of all these people.
Sorry.
Sorry for what I
Public
did.
apology.
Hey, buddy.
Somebody.
Miguel.
Lady Nate.
Never goes to hell.
Oh, I'm glad.
Nate.
Nasty
Never,
Nate.
he never masturbates.
Oh, never. Got those reserves.
Super reserve. So Miguel, who never goes to hell. How are you in this fine Sunday day?
I'm doing pretty good, buddy.
See you got new things in the
Yeah,
background. Got some
we got some art up
pictures.
on the walls.
Some Artie
Yeah.
McNarties.
Yeah,
Nice.
getting this room all finished up, man. It's getting put together.
Sweet. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Ever since the P incident, everything's been moving.
Moving and shaking, man. We're moving and shaking. It's like,
Yeah.
well, it forced us to clear this whole room out and be like, it's time for this room not to be a storage room and to
Let's
be
do something.
an actual
Do
room.
something about this.
Yeah.
Henzo Gracie. Doesn't it look like
Looks like
NASA?
it does.
Yeah.
Houston,
Oh,
we have a problem.
There's the jiu-jitsu guy.
Oh, nice.
Astronaut. Yeah. Gotta, rep the astronaut stuff when you're here, right?
It's cool, man.
Yeah. I'm liking the merch. Definitely liking the merch. They got good merch here. I can give them that.
Better than Bay Area?
I'm not trying to diss on
Just
the
different. Just
yeah,
different.
just for Half Gracie was more like the just lettering, and they had one that just said Jiu Jitsu San Francisco. That's fine. That's nice.
Yeah.
But here there's like
They're having
got the
fun with it.
astronauts and
Yeah.
they got some interesting stuff. I don't know if it's like one of the students or professors like making the shirts, but
Yeah. Nice, man.
good on them.
That's cool.
You got any new Alliance gear?
I actually got a t-shirt, but I'm obviously not wearing it. But yeah, I got a new shirt.
You have it next to you? Show it
No,
off.
I don't. But I can show you. I guess I can show you what it looks like on their website.
Since it's online, right?
Yeah, it's online.
The Jit's been doing good this week.
It's been pretty good, dude.
Look at that smile.
Good.
Watching life, be like, oh yeah, you smiling? You want to swim with the sea monster? Fucking take you down.
I'll tell you a little bit more after we look at this shirt that I got.
Fucking another stripe again. I'm mad.
No more stripes.
No, I wouldn't be mad. I don't have a stake in your.
I don't want any more stripes, honestly.
Please stop giving it to me.
Let me be a white belt for a minute, right?
Right.
All right. So it's let's see.
Okay. Nice. Oh, I know that jiu-jitsu guy.
Yeah, these are all like, I guess, guys out of, I think,
Alliance.
San Diego, Alliance San Diego.
This guy has he's got some groove in him whenever he does jiu-jitsu. He's so relaxed and he looks like he's dancing.
I could see him be a groovy guy.
A little cocky, but hey, he has the moves to like show it off, It's one thing to go like that and get choked, like
yeah, but at least he's backing it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
1993.
that's the one.
This guy walking around all proud. Yeah, I'm Alliance now. Did you get? Oh, he's Alliance. Oh, look at him.
Oh my god.
When you're walking all Moana, just he does jujitsu. Watch out for him.
Oh. No, just has been good, man. This week, well, as you know, we're fucking 2 weeks out from the tournament.
2 weeks.
So this week I wanted to focus on certain things because I think I might have mentioned in the past that I'm able to like, get side control or mount people and then I'm kind of like, what do I do
What do I do?
next? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've made a point of watching videos and reading, top lists on submissions from side control and mount. And I'm like, I wanted to focus on mount this week. So then
You
on
talk to
Thursday,
your professors?
I haven't,
Do
dude.
they even know? Do they know?
I'm just doing it on my own, man.
Do they know that you're competing at least?
Um, I mean, I put because they have the poster on the bathroom door, and it just said put Alliance BJJ, so they know where and when you're competing. So yeah, they'll they'll know.
Okay. No, I was gonna say like, if it's common for anyone to like grab the professor after class, like, hey, can you help me
Yeah,
on something? Yeah.
maybe.
Just be like, hey, I'm working my mount game. What do you think of this attack that I'm doing? And they'll notice the gaps.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm not. There's definitely gaps, but
So what is the mount you're trying to do? The mount submission.
well, all kinds. I was just whatever was open. Like on Thursday, there's I guess there's a bunch of newer white belts that have come around.
Fresh meat. They don't know anything. Let me try it out.
So yeah, I mean, I had like obviously in a no gi class, it's all the upper guys, and I'm just trying to survive.
Yeah.
And then yeah, in the gi class, it's the beginner. So then there's a bunch more newer guys, and yeah, just getting to the mount and then riding high as I can, and you know, bringing their elbows above their head and seeing what I can get from there. On this one dude, I got another Americana and an arm bar. So
Oh, you got an arm bar?
yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, I mean,
Oh, things
just
are
kind of
clicking.
seeing what's there
There you go, man.
and see how it goes.
You're doing it, Peter. You're doing it.
Yeah. So
So, reflecting on your journey, it's been 6 months already.
yeah,
Wow.
just over 6 months or
Talk about
six and a half from my first mono trial class.
right. Oh, if you can go even way more back,
Yeah, I
the
guess you can.
Max Holloway,
Yeah.
one
I
or
don't want
two
to
classes.
count that. I don't want to count that shit. Let's
What's
not
this
count
gym
that.
called? The Max Gym? Was it the
Uh,
Holloway Gym?
Gracie Technics.
Technics. It's not technique. Not
No,
technical. It's
it's
technics.
Technics, whatever Technics is. Yeah, I was just in a different place at that time.
Yeah.
Not
Wait, when
not
was that? Was I doing jujitsu when you did that, or
yeah, it
was
was
this
2018, so maybe
okay? I was like 17 when I started.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, I think you'd been doing it.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I wasn't happening. Well, I was with my old company and I just
Yeah, you
wasn't
talked about the parking and
yeah,
the
and
hassle to get there, and
it just wasn't the right time, man. It wasn't the right time.
jujitsu will always be there for people.
I needed to wait until now.
So, reflecting on, I don't know, just explain your journey to the audience. Like, what was it like being a former wrestler on the mat?
Well,
Your first,
I feel like it definitely helped.
yeah,
At least I have some grappling experience. It's just getting not being afraid on being afraid of being on my back out of my system because
getting afraid. Something like that.
Getting over being afraid of being on my back.
Yeah. Oh, oh, yeah, you
Because
did
that
express
first
that.
yeah, that first trial class at Mono when I was rolling, dude, I just was like, "Oh," and then people would just take my back because I'm trying to get off my back.
Yeah, crazy.
And yeah.
And then, the I wouldn't say drop, but the journey of finding your gym.
Yeah, and then I went to, Island Jiu Jitsu the next week. It was good. I was actually feeling pretty good about it, but, then,
Just Tim
Tim
got
made
you.
his
"Hey, GG."
recommendation.
Like, yeah,
It's
I
like,
mean,
"Hey, you should go to Alliance." I went to Alliance, you should too. No, he didn't say that. He just
is
spoke
that where
highly.
he originally came from? Like an Alliance gym?
Yeah, he was originally an
Mm,
Alliance gym. So I didn't understand at first, like, when he said to go check out this gym and that the professor is solid, and I'm like, "Hey,
yeah,
I'll take your advice, right? I mean, you give me advice, you're a black belt, I'm
yeah.
gonna listen to you."
And also, like, I don't know anyone there because I couldn't give you, like,
Yeah,
"Hey,
you
you
were
should
just
go
like,
here."
"Hey, look at Mono, they have a cool logo."
For me, it was about your schedule at first, you know?
Yeah, yeah, we
Like,
looked over
yeah,
different
you gave me a whole
schedules.
spreadsheet, like, "Well,
Yeah.
this is here, and they have nogi here, and oh, I wanna do nogi." Like,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
this
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
It just so happened that Alliance fit all that, and it happened to be a friend of a black belt.
Yeah. So I was like, I feel like it's the right place at least. And it turned out to be. Yeah, I'm like I feel like even though I was liking Island because it's right next to the college, you get a lot of college students
Mm.
versus I feel like at Alliance it's a little more spread out on people's ages. It's not just all college students.
You got families there too?
Yeah,
Or
guys, a couple guys in my class have joined up because they put their kids in. So
it's
yeah.
good. Yeah, I like the family stuff. They're less ego, and, just perspective, you know?
Hmm.
Just like I I know what it's like when all young guys, like, "Yeah," you know?
Well, no, I mean, Island had kids classes too, so I'm assuming they have families too.
Yeah, yeah.
But also their studio's kind of small.
It is a little sparse.
Like,
It's upstairs, right?
hmm
Yeah.
it's a little tight in there versus
And also, like, their bathroom situation, you have to, like, go out
oh
of the
the
hall,
key, yeah, yeah.
and then, like, I'm sorry, like, there's a big ass cockroach when I was trying to, like, pee, like, "Oh, fuck." And I hate cockroaches, bro.
You're like,
Like, get the
uh.
has nothing to do with their skills or anything, I just, you know.
The cockroaches skills. Oh,
But, yeah, before you joined there, I didn't know anything about the bird. It's like,
yeah,
now the bird's, like,
it's all over the
president, I'm like,
place.
"I see the bird," you
The
know?
birds
The
everywhere.
bird is the word.
My mom thought it was a penguin.
A penguin?
Yeah.
It's an eagle at least, right? It's
Yeah,
an
it is
eagle.
an eagle. I told her it was an eagle. She's like, "It looks like a penguin."
Did she not see it up close? Is it like a from a
No,
picture?
when
What's
I was
going
wearing my
on?
shirt, she's like, "It looks like a penguin."
You go to penguin school? What's going on? Yeah, that's
But,
funny.
yeah, I mean, it's a decent size because it's in a warehouse, you have, like, 2 full mats, so it's a good sized room, and, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good people there, like, a lot of people kicking my ass, man, and
Nice.
teaching a lot of stuff, so a lot of knowledge, and, yeah, I'm pretty happy with it so far, so, yeah.
That's great, man. Excited to see what your gym's like. It's like,
I
who's
know.
who's this guy?
I know,
You
that'll
think
be
they're
fun.
do you think I have to pay a visitor fee, or can you
You
help
know,
me out
I
here?
I don't know, man. Like honestly, I feel like it's pretty chill. So
Okay,
like,
because sometimes they charge like $40 a class, or
I mean, I think online they might. I don't even know, honestly.
just like ask your professor, "Hey, my friend's coming. Can he, you know,
Yeah,
do a
I don't,
class?"
dude. Honestly, like, because when I came to do obviously I was doing a trial class,
Yeah.
but he didn't realize that I was even that I lived here. He thought I was like visiting or something. And he was like,
Oh,
"Oh,
okay.
how long are you here?" Because like he was like, how'd you like the class? How long are you here?" Like, so like I don't know. It seems pretty chill. So dude, you might not have to pay. You might just have to
Just
sign the release and
just
let me
ask for
go.
me. Ask for
Okay,
me.
I'll
Just,
ask.
"Hey,
Why?
my buddy's visiting. Can he train with us though?" You know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Give me the hookups, buddy.
I
You know?
think honestly, I don't even know if I have to
You
give you
think
the
I sh
hookups.
you think I should just walk in?
Well, no, I mean,
That's it.
like, I guess the week before I can be like, "Hey, professor, my buddy's coming to visit," and then maybe I'll get a
Yeah,
feel
week
for it.
before, like,
Okay,
not too early.
okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, then he'll
Oh,
forget, and then like, "Who's this?" "You're paying,
yeah,
buddy."
yeah. No, man, I'm pretty sure, like, because people have come and I don't know, it's pretty lackadaisical because he doesn't handle.
Lackadaisical?
Yeah,
It's a
because
nice
he doesn't
word.
handle the money side of things. It's his wife that does.
Oh, okay.
So like he's not even thinking about it. I think. So
We'll see.
yeah, we'll see.
I'll wear my shoyu, like, I don't want them to like, "Why is this Henzo over here?" You know?
Uh, well, this other guy just showed up actually, and he was wearing Gracie Allegiance, Gracie Allegiance.
Man, there's so much different Gracie stuff.
I know. So I mean, like, but I get it. I wouldn't wear Alliance stuff to somebody else's gym.
I mean, I think it'd be okay in my gym because my coach is cool. You just
Mm.
have to know what the environment's like.
Yeah, but I would feel weird myself.
Yeah.
I would just wear some other stuff. And you got the other stuff anyway.
I do, yeah. I wanna show off the AP gear, the AP one.
Oh
No,
yeah.
no, I might bring that one. Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
I do wanna try the Keikoa, um,
Open mat.
open mat. Even though it's a small mat, I wanna check it out.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's at 11 a.m. though.
Mm. I can't join you at 11 a.m.
I know. Man, I have to do a lot of laundry. Like, 3 Gs are gonna go up quick.
Hey, hey, man.
Yeah.
That's what laundry service is for.
Yep. Was someone reversing?
Yeah, you can
Oh.
hear that.
Yeah. At first, I thought there was some kinda error message going
What
on.
the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, the journey's been good, dude. It's incrementally. I feel like things are coming into place. Like little by little, I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, I get it. I get this, get that.
But the side control on the mount was already a thing in wrestling. Like, you didn't really have to think about that, or I
Yeah, but
mean,
that's what I said.
submission-wise.
Well, yeah, as far as like I said, I could get to those positions, but then I'm like, what do I do now?
Oh, yeah.
I just I can pin them, but then not taking it to the submission. So that's where the gap was for me. Like, what? I don't know what to do now.
That's an easy gap. I think that's the hardest part for people is the transition parts, like the scrambly parts,
Mm,
and I think that's really where your wrestling
dude,
comes, like,
I
"I'm
got I
I'm a
got that,
scramble
man.
boy."
I got that fucking all that those years. I can
You should buy scramble wear. I don't know if you
scramble.
yeah.
I think I've heard of
Scramble
it.
got some good stuff.
Yeah, I
Scramble.
mean, so yeah, I mean that's right now, but obviously, dude, my bottom game. I know my bottom game is weak as fuck,
Hmm. When, someone's trying to pass you and stuff.
dude. I have a weak guard.
Well, it's like, you would never do that in wrestling, so it's
No,
like, that's where the no experience comes, right?
yeah, that's the biggest gap is my bottom game. I have
Yeah.
very minimal bottom game, so
People
that's
knee
why I'm like,
slicing you,
let me be the
Torianoing you.
top man. I want to be the top guy.
Yeah,
Ugh.
definitely. Well, but you're man, 6 months? I don't know, you already have freaking 3 stripes?
I do. And after honestly, after
Dude,
Thursday going against because all these guys that I went against were bigger than me and
yeah.
being able to control them and dude, the guy that I said admitted twice, he was he's a one stripe new bigger guy. He was newer obviously, but hey, he's got a stripe. He's been around for a minute and he's
Yeah.
bigger than me, but I'm still able to
He's not the one that was giving you some advice, right?
No, no, it's a different guy. It's a different guy.
You're like, redemption.
No, that guy that was giving me advice, he's actually smaller than me. He's a smaller guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But,
But
man, 'cause you're 6 months in, you have 3 stripes.
yeah,
You're gonna, in another 6 months, at least get 1 more stripe.
yeah.
It depends
I'm
on
in
how
no
soon
hurry.
they wanna it's how soon they wanna promote you, but
Yeah,
you're in the
I'm
the
in no
running.
hurry, man. Like,
You're
because
in the running, buddy.
the thing is, like, okay, whenever I get my blue belt, I think I'm gonna wait another 6 months before I compete again.
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
not
it's
gonna
scary,
jump
right?
into. I'm not jumping into a blue belt competition right off the bat, man.
Because
Because
they could be near purple.
yeah, well, dude,
That's
and
what
just
kinda
because
got me
whenever I
scared to do it. Yeah.
yeah, whenever I roll with the blue belts, I'm like, dude, they know so much, man.
Yeah.
Like I can try to fend them off, but nowhere near as easy to roll with them as my fellow white belts.
Yeah.
Like
It's crazy.
I feel like as far as um skill level, there's all the upper belts above me, then like
Mhm.
the newer white belts below me, and then there's like two other white belts that I feel like we're pretty even as far as when we roll. We're like almost like stalemate.
Yeah.
So it's like
The levels, man, of
the
jiu-jitsu.
levels, man. There's
Let
there's
me tell you,
levels.
I just rolled with this black belt, like, every other like, my professor was like, "Man, you should roll with this guy. This guy's really good." Like, he's, like, making all the other black belts tap all the
Oh
time.
Jesus.
And then I went with him, and it felt like I didn't know how to do jujitsu.
Yeah.
Like, he had my arm, like, I don't know what the hell he did a submission that he had no idea he did to me. He tapped me, like, 5 times. I just felt like, "Wow." Like,
Oh,
levels, dude.
there are, man. There's people
And
that know so
I don't
much.
even know if I'll get to his level, like,
Yeah.
well, this is his job, like, he's basically this is all he does, like,
Mhm.
so it makes sense.
Yeah.
And
Professionals.
he's probably bred, like, since he was a
Born
little
and
kid.
bred.
Yeah, man.
Man.
It's fucking baby jits.
You
You
fucks.
seriously, you don't know how, like, lucky you are, especially if you stick with it. Because I don't know, some kids, they wanna play soccer, they wanna basketball, like, they wanna
Well, like, I don't know, man. When we were kids, I didn't even know about Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
it
I knew
wasn't in our
about I knew
area.
about my jiu-jitsu, which was more like judo.
I think because, they were all in downtown. They didn't even
Oh,
get to Kapolei.
they were only in town.
Yeah. All the Helsons, and then I don't know when
Oh,
Island Jitsu came, they're all in that
that area.
similar area, right?
Yeah.
And only now has this spread to Kapolei and other places.
Mhm. Yeah, that's what I
Well,
mean. Like, I didn't even know about what it was until UFC, like when we were in high school.
I wasn't even aware, like, I was even playing a UFC game, and I didn't even, like, think about what the hell is going on when, like,
Oh.
it goes on the ground.
I only was exposed because of wrestling, and Jason was a huge UFC and jiu-jitsu fan. So like
Yeah.
he would that's how I feel like I found out about it when I was in high school. But
Hmm.
I was like rolling my eyes like, man, that fucking pulling guard shit.
Yeah. But, like, frick, like, I was, like, shocked, like, "What? They have a gym in Kapolei, and they're
Yeah,
bringing Nicky Rod? Like, what the hell?" Like,
yeah, yeah.
it's a trip to think about.
Times, man, times have changed. It's crazy. I know I
Yeah.
was watching an old Rogan clip where he had man, I forgot what that guy's name was, but they were talking about like Nicky Rod before anybody knew who Nicky Rod was. Like he's like, "Did you hear about that Henzo blue belt that took whatever in ADCC?"
Oh, it's like an old one?
Yeah, it was like from 3 years ago, I guess. They didn't
Oh,
even
wow.
know who he was.
Oh, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Um, I remember, like, let me see. There was before I started jujitsu, there was, documentaries. about jujitsu. And there's one. Have you ever watched Choke with Hicks and Gracie?
I haven't.
It's
I've heard
on
of it.
it's on YouTube. I'd give it a watch. It's called Valley Tudo Days,
Mm.
and it's kind of like Japanese's UFC kind of thing, but it's bracket based. So like right after you fight with someone, like you could be like completely tired. You have to go out and fight
Go
again.
again.
Yeah. It was literally like this really big. I don't know. I was gonna say Russian guy, but some white guy against this really small Japanese dude, and he fucking I don't know what the rules were, but he gouged his eyes. But
Jesus.
the fucking small guy got him in a heel hook and won, but he goes permanently blind after that fight. Like
Jesus.
some fucking gnarly
God,
shit back then, dude.
savages, man. Fucking savages.
We're kind of weak today. We know more, but
We're
we're
not
weak.
savages. We're trying to move away from savagery.
Yeah. Here, we have some on the list. So I think these are all on YouTube if you want to check it out. You got the Jiu-Jitsu versus the World one. That's early days. Maybe like 2009, 10.
Mm.
This is the choke one I was telling you about. I got the Henzo one. That's about it from the ones I saw.
Mm. All on YouTube. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Free,
Free.
Free. Get it for free. And then yeah, when I was watching the documentary about jiu-jitsu, when I was watching what they're doing, I couldn't like tell what was going on. I would only see the end of like an armbar or something,
Yeah.
but it's like I didn't have any like language. But it's trippy to like now if I were to watch it, you see it. Like I see
Like
what they're
them
doing.
setting it up.
Yeah. It's fascinating. Fascinating sport. Do you I don't know, before going to jiu-jitsu, did you understand what was going on if you watched a match?
No, I feel like I
Yeah.
was the same way.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I get the submissions, but as far as what's happening,
Like what
no.
are they doing with their legs or
Yeah.
stuff like that?
Yeah.
I was
No,
the same.
I was the same way.
But
I
now
feel
when
like
you look at it,
I feel
can
like
you
I'm still
see?
kind of the same way.
Oh,
Now the only difference now is like I know when the upper belts are trying to set something up with their grips. Like, fucking get off me.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want you. Don't touch me.
They got like a finger on the
Yeah.
collar. Oh
So
fuck.
I'm just all about like breaking the grips.
Yeah,
Like I'm gonna try to stop you from playing your game as much as I can.
that's good. Yeah.
I don't know what you're doing, but I'm not gonna let you do it.
I don't know what you're doing, but I know I feel
I
something.
know. Like
I feel it in my bones.
on Thursday when I was rolling with one of the purple belts and he like, he pulled out my my lapel. And I'm like, oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, like, oh, he's doing something
I
with
don't know
that.
what you're doing, but I don't like it.
It's too funny. I did something kind of interesting today. I was kind of like uh above someone's turtle, and he was like trying to stop my hand or something,
Hmm.
and I went and grabbed his sleeve, and then somehow I took his back, but I had both sleeves, and I was making him like this. I was like pulling on them, like. But I kind of like, what am I gonna do here? Like,
Yeah, you
this is
can't keep them if you want
this
to
is like
choke them out.
this is a great like holding thing, but like, what am I gonna do? But I
Yeah.
was trying to do like a triangle, but then he weaseled his way out.
Out.
But I was kind of proud that I got him in this like what do you call that? Those crazy people's vests?
Straight jacket.
Yeah, straight jacket kind of shit.
The straight jacket.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun like controlling someone. You gotta finish the job.
Well, yeah, and I hate to go back to it, but that's where I was, man. I'm like, I can control you all day, but if I'm not submitting you, then yeah, I'm not finishing the job. So that's why I was
I'm
like,
not gonna get paid. I gotta finish the
I gotta
job, dude.
finish the job. So I had,
Yeah.
yeah, I watched all those videos and I was like, all right, how do you do a Kimura from here? All right, what are the? I watched fucking what's his name?
Which one?
What's his name? The guy you went to the seminar with.
Oh, Hodger?
Yeah,
Hodgerberg?
I watched one of his like the fine tunes of the collar choke. I'm like, oh okay.
Nice. Fucking
And
collar.
just like keep hanging on to the mount where
Yeah.
your legs should be and all that shit. I'm like, all right, that's
Did it
what I was
work?
looking. Yeah, it did work because I was able
Okay.
to mount people, ride high, and I did it to like three
Sell
guys,
low?
man.
Ride high? Sell
Ride
low?
high. Yeah, I did it to like three of the guys. Granted, they were white belts, but hey, I'm a
Yeah.
white belt too.
That's that's someone in the streets right there that doesn't know anything.
Yeah,
Hopefully, right?
yeah. Yeah, I mean, and two of the white belts, they have a stripe, so they're not brand new. They're not
Yeah.
brand new.
Brand.
But
Brand new.
I was able to get that, and yeah, finished the job a couple times.
That's good.
Feeling
You
good,
laid
man.
out the plumbing, make sure the water works.
Yeah.
Job's done.
I'm feeling good, but who knows? Next week I might feel crappy again.
Yeah,
So
that's how it works. Talking so highly about yourself, and then life's like, "Oh, yeah? Let's make him swim with the sea monster."
that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling as prepared as I can be for this tournament. Next week, my goal is to try to start as many rows as I can from standing.
Nice. I feel pretty good. There's this black belt who's this really big, white guy. I wouldn't like he's tall, not necessarily fat, but he's got some
Big,
he got some bones in him.
got some meat on them bones.
But, I somehow got in side control. I don't know how, but I was able to, like I don't know, I wrapped his arm, and I was just really, like, close to his head,
Mhm.
and he couldn't, like like, he couldn't get away from my side control. I was like, I'm pinning this big guy down. It feels really good.
Yeah, dude, if you got the right position,
Yeah,
yeah.
but, me trying to get to the next thing.
Yeah, then it's like, well, like, "All right, I can't stay here forever."
But, you know, "Hey, if this is a real life thing, wait till the cops come. You're not going anywhere, bud." So,
It's like,
and hopefully he doesn't bite me
"Oh,
or,
Jesus."
things like that in real life, right?
Yeah,
Trying to get you off.
yeah, it's true.
Yeah. But at the same time, his head's right there. Fucking want some of this? Huh? A lot of elbows to the head. You better shape up. If you want a man. How'd you know?
'Cause what else would you say?
You better shape.
You better shape up
Ooh, ooh,
if you need a man,
need a man.
or I need a man.
So, dude, have you been paying attention what's going on with a lawsuit that's happening in
I lost.
jujitsu?
No, I saw you posted something, but I couldn't. They must have taken the post down because I didn't.
Yeah, they took it down. Well, can you go on Instagram for me?
Okay.
Check out Henner Gracie's um Instagram for me. For the non-Brazilian, it's Renner.
So
And
who is Henner Gracie in terms of all these Gracies?
he's the son of Elio, grandson. I forgot who his father is. Probably um frick. I gotta see the Gracie tree, man. Forgetting his father. I don't
I
know.
am your father.
But Elio's grandson, one
Okay.
of many. I hope he still has it and he didn't take it down. Also, he said he was gonna make a video about this topic, about what he did.
What is going on? Is it this
An
article?
instructor, yeah. Alright, can you read it for me?
The article or his
Um,
post? The headline?
sure.
San Diego jury awards paralyzed jiu-jitsu student 46 million after devastating class injury. An instructor pinned the student's neck with his entire body weight during a beginner jiu-jitsu class in CA. Full disclosure, I was called to testify as an expert witness in this case. I'll post a thorough video response in the future, but these are the first thoughts I wanted to share publicly. This case was a tragedy in every sense. 23-year-old white belt Jack Greener was sparring at a BJJ school in San Diego when the black belt instructor did a technique that placed his entire body weight on Greener's neck, causing him to instantly fall limp and lose all function of his limbs. Damn.
Yeah. So he posted this thing,
Hmm.
and I'm just like, whoa, what the fuck just happened? Like, they're saying things like he maliciously did it, and um just words to make it seem like he did it on purpose, or like,
The instructor, whoever this instructor
yeah.
was.
And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't know anything of it until I
Yeah,
saw Tom DeBlas, or you can look up Gordon Ryan. He has the same exact post as Tom, and he shows the footage of what happened. Like, and it looked like an accident. He didn't do it
on
maliciously.
purpose.
Yeah, there's the video.
This one?
So tell me if it just looked like an accident. Like,
What happened? Jesus.
it just happened so fast. He was trying to like do a forward roll over his body.
And his head
Also,
probably just got stuck or
yeah,
something, right?
this kid is now not paralyzed. He can walk and everything now. But the article makes it seem like he was forever paralyzed, or that's your assumption of it. Yeah.
Attention. Edit. Just saw a picture of him smiling and standing, so he is recovered. I think this is important for everyone to see. This is the case where the student injured was paralyzed. I'm not sure if he still is. He was awarded $46 million. This instructor who did this was getting crucified, being called incompetent, careless, among every other thing. What's being said is that he spiked a white belt on his head maliciously. A few things. Apparently, this kid also competed in the Pan Ams in 2018 or
Yeah, there
2019. Why is everyone acting as if he is taking a trial class? Still, tragic freaking accident, nonetheless, horrible. My question is, where did he spike him on his head? My heart breaks for the student injured. However, my heart also breaks for the instructor. After seeing, yeah, I mean, it looked like
it
his
was
head
an
just got
accident.
stuck.
Yeah.
After seeing the way this played out, I'm not sure I will allow visitors to be in my academy anymore at all. Truly, I really need to sit with my students and workers and lawyers to speak about it. This is tragic, but isn't that why you signed the release form?
Yeah. It's crazy, right?
Yeah, I mean, we all sign releases because we know the possibilities. This is tragic all around. God bless the student, and I hope he recovers fully. However, this was an honest freaking accident. This was not done maliciously at all. In fact, if the instructor were to be malicious, he would have ripped and submitted or lifted and slammed him. This is not okay for this
Oh,
instructor
he
being
edited
ripped
it.
apart the way he is.
He edited it.
What?
Wait, is there any more?
I think it's a loop, right?
No, his words, he edited it.
Oh,
He was talking shit about Henner Gracie and how he was paid 100,000 to testify
oh,
against what happened.
yeah, he must have taken that part out.
Fuck. I don't know. They probably spoke words, bro.
Probably.
He was like,
Let's looking
yeah.
at it. Yeah, it looked like his head just got fucking stuck.
No, he was just saying like, Henner. I can't believe Henner Gracie like, you know, testified against this instructor and was saying like he was paid 100 grand to like say these words or some shit.
Yeah, I mean, that
The,
video makes I mean, it looks like it was his head got fucking stuck.
but the actual guy, I found his Instagram that
The
like,
instructor?
but he had to take his post down too. Was it like lawyers like, hey, you have to take that down? Like,
Oh, is that what you were sharing?
yeah,
Mm.
some shady shit's going on. Someone's telling them to take that, or did Instagram intervene? Like people,
No, probably lawyers told him, "Hey, you gotta take that shit down. What are you doing?"
yeah. It's a little sad though. Like he looked like a nice instructor guy, and people
Yeah,
are
it looked
posting
like
all these stories
yeah,
about how nice he was. Like his page is full of people just spreading support,
looked like an accident to me.
but the headlines just make it seem like he did
Yeah,
it
if
on
you
purpose. And you look
fucking
at
news, man.
The Instagram comments like, "Oh, for shame what he did." Like it's like, dude, you don't even know. you know, you don't even know the
I
story.
mean, what else is new, right? The news paints one picture, then you fucking see actual video and you're like, "Fuck you talking about news? Did you see this video?"
It might be make people scared to, I don't know, accept visitors. If
Yeah, that's what he said, right? But even the same time, like,
you do sign a waiver.
you sign a fucking waiver,
But
so
how did the waiver get null and void? Did he
I
not
don't know.
sign it? Oh shit. That's you
Yeah,
think
but if
he
he's been training all this time, how could he have not have signed it?
even if you're visiting, they want you to
Yeah,
protect their ass.
yeah, yeah,
Did she
yeah.
fuck up and not sign something?
Yeah, I
That
mean,
would
like when I went
suck.
to Mono, I signed a waiver, and yeah, when I went to Island, signed the waiver online. Like all these places, you sign a waiver.
Yeah, how did it go through unless he didn't sign it? Because if he got paralyzed, right? It's like, hey, you signed a
You
waiver that
signed a waiver that you're
was the
you.
fine print like overruled kind of thing. I don't
I don't
know.
know, man. I don't know.
Can you imagine you started jiu-jitsu school and you're just like spreading jiu-jitsu love and then all of a sudden you've this was at 2018 this happened. So this
Oh
is a
shit.
2 year case that you've been dealing with. And at the end, you have to pay 46 million. Do you even have
Hmm.
46 million?
Probably
Or do
not.
you have to like give every paycheck a certain amount every
Possibly.
sad?
Right? I don't think people that run jujitsu schools are rich people.
No. But I can understand if this guy's walking around like the theory of everything kind of thing. What's his name?
Theory of everything.
Um the one in the wheelchair.
Oh, Christopher Hawking,
Christopher Hawking.
Hawkins,
Stephen Hawking? Stephen
Stephen
Hawking?
Hawkins. Christopher.
Christopher Hawking.
Whoa, I'm in a wheelchair.
Was he in a wheelchair too?
No.
He just couldn't talk, right? Or something.
Who?
Superman.
Oh yeah, he was. He was in a wheelchair.
Oh. Christopher
Cause he, cause,
Walken.
cause he, cause he fell off a horse.
Yeah. Should have sued the horse, dude. Man. I don't know. I don't know what to think. I feel bad for the student. He got hurt by
Yeah.
accident. Well, I'm glad he's walking and stuff now.
Mhm.
But I also feel bad for an instructor that didn't seem like he did that on purpose.
Yeah, it didn't look malicious to me. It looked like just an accident.
Yeah. But the case is already done. To open up the case again with new evidence. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
I don't think
how
they
could
showed
the
the video.
how could you not if you have the video evidence? Why would you not?
That's true. But I did learn, like when you're in court, like both parties have to agree on what evidence can be shown,
Hmm.
and the judge has a say or something. Because you can't use any outside evidence during the case
What
to make your
better
case.
what better evidence than video?
I know, but what did like Henner say? Like, I see that he did it maliciously. Yep, that was
Wait,
a
so
malicious.
was he there? Or like, how
He
was he able?
testified. I don't know. I
So
don't know why. He was just
he
he
must
was
have seen.
he must have been someone that was like You know, like when they bring forensics people to testify
An
about.
expert witness,
Yeah,
even though
so they
he.
brought him, which I don't know. I guess, yeah, but I don't know. But I appreciate Gordon and Tom DeBlas bringing it to our attention because it would have just been an article,
Yeah.
and you would have just accepted it.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so good on them.
Crazy, man. I was curious. I was like, well, what's this drama that Nate speaks of? And I couldn't see it. I'm like, oh, my
Shit.
goodness.
Well, I guess there's no drama then.
Guess I'll move on until today.
Yeah, until I wanted to talk about it. It's like, what the fuck's going on? You
Yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah.
But heart goes out to the instructor and the student, I guess. But he's caused this, right?
Oh,
I
him
mean,
suing.
the suing.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I don't know. I get he wants his due.
I guess this student's done doing jujitsu, I would think.
I don't know. Like, because he can't do it, or what do you think?
I feel like, dude, if I sued somebody,
It's hard to go back to a
like
community.
everybody's gonna know that, hey, that's the guy that fucking sued so and
Suing
so.
man.
Yeah. I
Watch out! Don't wrist lock him. He might like
time to find another sport, I think.
he might sue you 50,000 for a broken hand or
Yeah.
some shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. And then every person will come to their own conclusion. Like,
Yeah.
not everyone would
Just
see
like
the video I saw.
just like people's different perspectives on the Will Smith slap, right?
Yeah. Especially
People
when
have
it happened in the
yeah,
moment. I was like,
people
what the fuck?
different
Good for
perspectives.
him. I'm like, whoa, what? You think he should have got assaulted?
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, I could see that people having that kid deserved it. He was pain and suffering, right? But also he would have signed a waiver. So I don't know how he got around that waiver. Bottom line, he got the money and now I don't know what happens.
Yeah.
And
But also how oh sorry, go ahead.
if he's not paralyzed anymore, hey, that's great.
Yeah. But what was I gonna say? Just your perspective on how something is in the moment versus like give it a week can completely change.
It's true.
Even now people are like, oh, I forgive Will. Like some people like, even Joe Rogan's like, hey, we have to forgive people kind of thing.
I don't know.
I'm not
For
there
me-
yet.
Well, for me, it's like I was already losing respect for him based on like his YouTube, and I feel like he was just trying to like get attention.
Yeah.
And I'm
But he
like,
wasn't even on my radar to give a crap about.
he was still kind of in my radar of seeing his like social media shit. Like, dude, what happened to you? You used to be such a cool guy, and now you're over here like begging for attention.
He got attention for that time the news reporter tried to kiss him and he slapped him. Have you ever seen that?
Mm-mm. I don't
Can you
think so.
throw that up for us? News reporter slapped by Will Smith because he tried to
just-
kiss him and he's
He
like,
loves
"Hey,
he loves slapping people.
stop
Huh?
that shit!"
I might have
This
seen
is-
it. It sounds
This is
vaguely
way
familiar.
back. And there's also another one where he tried to kick a soccer ball and he missed, and people gave him shit because he can't kick a soccer ball.
Yeah, but he's not a soccer player. Slap
Yeah, but
reporter, huh?
they still teased him.
That does sound kind of familiar now that I'm thinking about it.
It was a light slap. I wouldn't say it was
Not Chris Rock level.
No.
Will Smith, you son of a bitch.
All right, slap. Hip Hollywood.
Oh my God.
Lag City. Okay, hold on. Oh my god.
Is that
Did they slow it down?
I
was it
heard a
low?
slap.
Hey, sorry. You said kiss me in my mouth.
Try to kiss me in my face.
Hey, man. Come on, man. What the hell is your problem, man?
Did he backslap?
Hey, sorry.
You did.
Said kiss me in my mouth. Joker, you look.
This guy, kiss me in my
Hip
mouth.
Hollywood.
Oh my God. There you go. Hey, what the hell is your problem?
Yeah, that was nothing compared to the Chris Rock one.
Oh man. All right, who owns
Come on, man. What the hell is
who
your
owns the top Chris Rock slap?
Hey.
Who owns the video for that slap? Oh, there. Guardian News.
Guardian.
Those fuckers, they're making some money off that slap. Holy shit.
Well, this is reported. Let me see if I put Chris Rock. It's Guardian still the top one. Yep.
Damn. Fucking Guardian.
Let's watch it for good measure.
Yeah.
You know who's got the
For goodness sake.
job tonight? Javier
And watch his
Bardem
soccer kick. Can you
and
watch
his
this?
wife are both
Okay.
nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win.
Isn't that funny?
Praying that Will Smith wins. Like, please, Lord. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
He was laughing.
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Uh-oh, Richard.
King Richard over here.
Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me. Thi- Wow, dude. It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay?
Jeez, I forgot how intense
Okay,
that was.
okay.
He's just shocked.
That was
Something.
greatest night in the history of television. Okay. Okay.
Okay. If he would have just slapped him and walked away, he would have just kept going, right?
Yeah.
Because that's
Because he was getting ready to go, and then Will Smith, keep my
Wait,
wife's name.
Wait, South Park did something?
I
Is that
guess
really
so.
South Park?
Or is it somebody?
Is it?
Looks
It
South
does, right?
Parky,
Okay. I kind of want to see it.
unless it's
Well,
somebody.
But
this
it
is like a
doesn't- it
game
doesn't-
changer.
it's not
though,
my
because
Comedy
I
Central,
will not
though.
buy a
I know,
barbell
right?
because it is
So I'm a
so
little
expensive.
sketch.
So I have all my
Sus.
dumbbells and I could just have.
Hey, I have that thing.
Oh, you do?
Steph got it for me for Christmas.
Hyperbell. No.
It's
No.
fake.
Okay, I don't want to watch a fakie.
Soccer kick.
Sorry.
I don't
Yeah.
either.
Will Smith soccer kick. Soccer song. Oh, they're kicking soccer ball. Gotta be more specific.
Is it this one?
LOL. Yeah, gotta be it.
LOL.
LOL. We're just being mean to Will. Just watching all his moments.
You goober.
Is that what a goober is?
Yeah. Right?
Someone who just wants bad for the person?
No. He's a goober with the soccer kick, but he doesn't know what
Oh.
he's doing. Will.
Oh
Kick
no.
the ball, Will.
Oh no. Oh no.
Did he practice?
I don't know.
Just like the people that do the opening pitches. Oh god. You would think you would practice if you're gonna do it in front of a whole crowd, right?
You don't get to do it.
Was that Jaden or was that Will?
Yeah. Okay. Of course, only the first kick got attention, right? It doesn't look as bad when you watch the whole thing, but I remember people giving him shit. The news is
Played
vicious.
up that first kick.
They're so vicious.
Yeah, man.
All right, I've seen enough of the Smith family. But dude, yeah, it's funny. Spin, right? Oh, Will Smith missing the kick. Ha ha ha. But then you see he got other ones and he was closer. It's like,
Ooh.
what, he got two?
Got 3, kick 3 of them.
mailman.
Hey, you wanna take a quick break?
You got pee?
I've been waiting for me out there.
Someone's waiting? Your
A
dogs?
beverage,
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Let's go take a break. Yo.
Yo.
She can't hand it to you now.
No. No.
I mean, you could turn it to the side.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Yeah. What are you drinking?
It's a matcha latte.
A matcha latte.
Mhm.
Much love over there.
Mmm. Tasty.
So, anything other jiu-jitsu you want to talk about?
So we talked about tournament coming up. Talked about me thinking about submissions from Mount.
Yeah.
Um,
Sounds about it, huh?
yeah, I think so. Oh, and also just making sure that I roll with people of various levels, which I feel like I already was doing anyway.
Hmm. Is that
In
an
gr-
advice from YouTube or something?
I must have read it somewhere, but it was something that I was already doing anyway. So
Yeah. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of you.
I'm
White
not.
belt.
But
I mean, higher belt.
just trying to things to try to make sure I'm as ready as I can be. But
Well,
I'm
you're
feeling pretty
ready.
good about it.
Yeah.
So
I
we'll
think
see.
you're a shoe-in.
2 weeks from today.
Has
I'll be
the
on.
bracket changed?
Um,
Any new faces
no, it's still
in
the same.
different
Still the
places?
same.
Oh,
Right now, the no-gi, in my weight class, there's only one person per age group. One person in the adults, one person in the 30s, and one person in the 40s.
hmm.
I'm the person in the 30s.
Yeah.
And then in the gi, there's like 4 people in the adults, in the 30s, and one person in the 40s.
Hmm. Have you noticed jiu-jitsu being more present in Hawaii since you've done it? Like,
I feel like it was always present,
yeah.
like from before like since I've done it like this or the
You've seen
last thing.
shirts like, oh.
I
Or
think I
was it like online presence?
No, I feel like I've always been aware of its presence. I don't know if it's bigger here than other places. I feel like it's pretty much the same. Or maybe it's been big for a while. I feel
Yeah.
like it's been pretty popular with I don't know, it's the fucking culture, man. People love fighting.
I know. Because we love violence. It's a part of what a human is, right? For now.
For
Until
now.
we jive with the AI or something. Where I don't know. Because we're starting to get more and more globally connected. It have to like be some kind of carnage on the world, either something that wipes out our network,
Mhm.
where we have to resort to like Walking Dead days, where you're just walking down the street and some 10 guys go, "Hey, where you heading?" It's like, "Give me your food." Like money isn't there anymore.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
about money. So it's
It's
like,
resources.
yeah, they take your weapons, they take your food, shit like that. Fuck, I'm a weakling. Oh, you have a lady with you? Shit.
Oh no. Not good.
Yeah, this is not good.
So you need a community.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean,
Safety in numbers.
it is safety in numbers. Just hope that you have the right numbers and they don't.
Mhm.
But that's when war will come back because we have to fight for the
Yeah.
what was the things that you need to have, like you need shelter, food, safety. What was that the list? I forgot what that list.
Maslow's hierarchy of needs.
Yeah.
I
Let's
think
check out that
that's
list.
what it's called.
Lazlo from GTA.
Maslow.
Lazlo.
Oh, Lazlo.
Hey, Vice City. What is it, Vice City or is it Liberty City? He's in
I think he was in all of them.
all of them. All right, let's check out this hierarchy of needs. So
Okay.
physical needs first. I need air.
Air, water, food, shelter, sleep, clothing, reproduction. You need reproduction.
Yeah. All right, safety needs, personal security. Get that gun of yours. Employment. Where I can use my gun. Resources. How am I gonna get it? With my gun. Health. I don't know how that deals with a gun, but
keeps me healthy.
How I keep my property safe. Oh, friendship. Oh.
Is this the one we were talking about?
Friend? Sorry.
Wasn't there something different?
I don't know. Seems about right though. Oh, you're third on my list, Miguel.
Friendship. I got to take care of my physiological and safety needs first.
Yeah.
Then I can worry about friendship.
And then we can get intimate with each other.
Family, sense of connection. All right. Esteem.
That's the Black Mirror episode, the sense of connection. Okay, buddy, game. Respect. I need the respect, man.
Yeah. Status. Recognition.
What belt are you,
status. Status. What's your status, you fuck? Going back to the stripe, the purple belt that I rolled with, he's like, oh, next time I can't take it too easy on you. It's been a while. And he congratulated me on the stripes. It's like,
nice.
Oh, thank you.
Well, you need the strength in jiu-jitsu. Keep up.
And freedom. You need freedom.
Yeah, freedom. Yeah, to do whatever the hell you want. Self-actualization.
Desire to become the most that one can be. Man, I feel like that's like a forever thing.
Yeah. Because once you can be, you're dead. And then there is no being. You're dead.
There was a different one, though, where it was like, man, I can't remember what it was called, though.
Was it Lazlo's one?
This was Lazlo's one.
5? Was it just 5 that we need?
Maybe this was the one. I don't know. Needs.
Wait, can you go down, though? Click on that one.
Which
5 hierarchy. Is that the
same? It's the same thing.
All right, what are you gonna type in?
I don't know what I was gonna type in. Because I remember, like you were saying, shelter, food.
Yeah, maybe that person broke it down even more.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe
it makes sense.
Needs.
It knows.
It knows.
Damn it, Kelly! It knows.
5 wants and needs. Yeah. That must have been it.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. Lazlo's needs over here.
Well, how did we end up there?
Because I don't know. I don't know how we got there.
You're welcome. You're welcome, audience. Now you know Maslow's.
No, were you talking about jiu-jitsu again? Did you start up jiu-jitsu talk? Or no? You thought of jiu-jitsu while looking at Lazlo's
status. Self-esteem.
Oh, was I talking about like
society needs versus wants? If the society crumbles.
Just talking about how we're so connected and whatever, but then something going to happen.
Hmm.
It's back to the
Back to the Stone Age.
I wouldn't say stone,
Back to the
Wild West days.
Dark
maybe?
Ages. Wild West.
Yeah. Hopefully, there's still people that know how to build things and
I'm sure there are.
keep knowledge. Freshen up in those books. The library is going to be a resource. That's for someone to hold up,
Yep.
but then use precious paper for their ass.
Knowledge
Right.
is power. Precious paper for your ass.
Get the dictionary. That has a tons of paper. Yeah. So, buddy, you want to talk about anything? You got anything? stirring
All
up
I
in
got
that
is stuff that I've watched. That's all I got.
All right. Oh, did you watch the podcast about the Twitter files and stuff?
Hmm.
Yeah, what'd you think of it? Pretty good.
Same old, same old. Nothing surprising there.
Same old, same old. It's interesting though. Yeah, it is just kind of same old. But we kind of figure that they were all under a thumb of something, right?
Hmm.
About did you say FBI?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, as soon as Zuckerberg said that the FBI was telling him about the Hunter Biden laptop being misinformation, it's like, dude, these fucking government agencies are, working to try to influence elections.
Yeah. I'd like to see them do the COVID stuff too,
Yeah, right.
so we can like see how much Big Pharma profited.
Well, I mean, it's starting to come out already. Like, dude, Russell Brand, man, he's my go-to.
Yeah.
They had Senate hearings with the Moderna CEO, and they were asking him about what the fact that the NIH funded the research into developing the vaccine, and um, how that could potentially be a conflict of interest. The fact that the government gave him money and was also you know influencing on the distribution or the requirements for the vaccine, and how um, this other, I guess, smaller pharmaceutical firm was trying to develop a cancer vaccine or a cancer.
Answer.
Yeah, this separate. It's not a vaccine, but some kind of pharmaceutical. And he said he could produce it for like $3. Meanwhile, it was rejected, and they still were developing it through somebody else that was like charging 1,500% more for the fucking thing. So I don't know. It's just, yeah, pharmaceutical industry just money grubbing, man.
Yeah. And how like anything that's like research had to be approved by them first or something
Hmm.
that they're saying.
Hmm.
Like you can have 12 failed tests, but if like 2 show that like it worked,
Yeah, cherry
they'll
picking the
use that.
data. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all the skeletons
Can't trust
coming
anything.
out of the closet, man. It's like before, I don't know, man. Were we just not paying attention, or it was easier to keep things under wraps before the internet has become so powerful, I feel like.
Yeah. But also during that whole Joe Rogan's all sicky and stuff, it's like
Mm.
you start like losing your trust for the mainstream. I mean, you probably had it before that, but
Yeah,
I
it
don't know.
just
That was kind of like the turning point for a lot of people, though.
well, is it because COVID was so influential and far as how it affected the entire world, and more people were maybe more up in arms and weren't afraid to speak up, and then it also just revealed, like, this weird, I guess not,
Mind virus.
yeah, this weird like push to control people, and
Yeah.
I don't know. It is pretty scary, right? Like,
We were swept by something. Also, the fear of you going out could kill someone you love. Like they would make you feel really bad for going out. Even going for a walk. You're
yeah,
killing someone. You're killing them.
I
You
know.
know? You're breaking my heart.
Dude,
You
I
know?
had a weird dream last night, actually, kind of COVID related.
Oh.
It was it was like we were trying to buy another property, and then like the loan officer was like, "Well, you won't get a loan unless you're vaccinated." I'm like, what?
Jeez.
Like, what the
Your
hell
inner
does
workings.
I know?
The dream say a lot about it.
I was like, what? And I was like getting into an argument, like, what the hell does my vaccination have to do with me buying a property?
Oh man. I wonder why you thought that.
I don't know. It was just I literally just dreamed it last night.
All right, we're talking about dreams. I had a dream recently where for some reason I stole from my company or something.
Oh my god.
And I was like hiding behind curtains, like, oh, they'll find me or something.
Embezzling.
And then I got caught. And then I remember like I had to like make an apology in front of everyone. Like, I'm sorry I stole it. I was like, I woke up, I was like, man, I feel so
Why
I
would I
feel
do
so
that?
shitty. Like I don't know, like, man, that's a crappy feeling, like stealing and then having to say sorry in front of all
I'm
these people.
sorry.
I'm sorry for what
A
I
public
did.
apology.
Yeah, I
Like
do
a little
not.
kid. Like a little
Yeah,
kid.
like a little kid, right? I don't know.
Oh.
It made me feel like, ooh, I never want to do that.
Don't whatever you do, don't steal from your company.
It's one thing stealing, but it's like standing in front of all your peers in shame for what you did.
Disgrace, being disgraced.
Yeah. Kind of like being outcast by a tribe. Like,
Mhm.
look at you.
This
Yeah.
guy, we trusted you.
Can you imagine if that like happened in jiu-jitsu? Like
Oh man.
they took away
Didn't
your belt and like tell everyone what happened. I accidentally hurt a white belt and I
Oh
didn't
my
mean to.
yeah,
Get
take
out of here. They
We
kick you
don't
in your
want
ass.
you. We don't want you anymore.
Yeah. Oh, it must be like an ancient memory of like my ancestor just like
Yeah.
dealing with being rejected from the
Outcast, because
tribe.
that was like a death sentence back in the day, right? If you were rejected from the tribe and you're all on
They
your
shun
own,
you.
yeah, your
You could
likelihood
walk
of
past them.
survival.
Hey Jim, how are you?
Or
He's
they might not even that, they might even make you leave, right? I would think they would
yeah,
like exile you and you can't live in the community anymore.
like take you 18 miles out, like through horse, and then
Get out
here's
of
some
here.
water, here's a knife so you can survive. Get
Good
out of
luck.
You might make it, you might not. But being on your own, it's hard. We need I don't know, we need people, right? We need at least a dog at least.
Need
Like,
something.
yeah,
It's tough out there in those streets of the world.
yeah. Wild West days. You have any other fun dreams?
Um,
If we're on the dream market, let's go.
I think that was the only one that stuck out to me from last night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, there's other ones, but you know how dreams are. Unless you write them down, they kind of just fade away.
Yeah.
You keep a dream journal or anything?
No, but I remember when I was as a kid, for some reason it stuck with me. I guess I was like uh bodyboarding or something, or I was on a surfboard,
Yeah.
and I remember falling off the surfboard,
Uh-huh.
and I think either my sister or someone was like trying to grab my hand, but I kept sinking
Oh, geez.
like farther and farther down, and then
Yeah.
it got to a point where like that the person holding their hand out was just like a little dot, and I just then I woke up like I hit the
And
bottom of the deep
when
ocean floor.
when did you have this dream? Like years ago?
No, it was like 8, like really really long time ago.
Wow,
For some
and it
reason,
stuck with you all this time?
maybe because I told it and it became like an
Mm,
urban legend.
it's a myth in your mind now.
Yeah. I don't know if you have anything like that.
I have one from a few years ago that was kind of crazy that has stuck with me.
You
It was
tell
like
to tell.
it was like I was in like the wilderness and a bunch of people and animals were running and I wasn't sure what we were all running from and I think I might have turned around and started running the other way and I think there was a wolf or something, but then
Huh.
I woke up. Yeah, I can't remember. Or wolves. There was I think it was a bunch of wolves chasing us and we were all running away. Yeah, it's weird.
Interesting. Yeah. Creepy. It's hard to tell what you know, what dreams mean.
Dude, have you ever had like what is that? Dream paralysis? Or is it what is it?
Oh, sleep
Where you
paralysis.
wake sleep paralysis? Where you wake
Janet's had that sometimes. I get it sometimes. It's more like when you stayed up like kind of stayed up late or something, and like your mind's awake but your body falls asleep first, and oh, and it's like fuck. I'm not gonna go to sleep yet because every time you close your eyes again, it comes
Yeah.
back, right?
So you've had it like going to sleep.
Yeah.
Oh.
But Janice, she'd have it, and then she, for some reason, hallucinates things. Like I think she was like waiting for me when I was at Razor Concept, like in the car napping.
Mhm.
But then she saw like some weird owl or something.
Jeez.
Like I don't know, like I don't know how that works. But did you have one?
I've had like it once or twice. It was like when I was waking up though, where I guess my mind woke up before my body did. And I'm like, oh, I've heard of this, but it's never actually happened to me. And I kind of freaked out, but I'm like, okay, just go back to sleep.
I have science. I understand this. But yeah, so what's it called? I think it's like when you're really tired it happens. And maybe for me and Janice, we know it's like maybe you had well, you don't have caffeine, but maybe you had a little coffee a little later than usual or something.
Hmm.
So like that makes your brain stay up, but your body's tired, type of thing.
Mm.
She also thinks because the last time she had it, we had coffee and a pie, but she was blaming it on the pie. I was like, I don't know. if it was
Damn
pie.
pie. So
I
you're
think it
not
was the
supposed to eat.
coffee.
You're not supposed to eat too close to bedtime.
Yeah. Well, this was like 7 kind of thing.
Mm.
But we try to make it a point not to have caffeine after 5 p.m.
Yeah, that's probably a good rule of thumb.
Yeah. But, yeah.
Yeah.
But you just had caffeine. Much as a caffeine. Caffeine.
Mhm.
Don't
It's
go to
light on the
sleep.
caffeine though. Hmm?
Don't go to sleep.
Don't go to
Watch
sleep.
out.
Freddy's gonna get you.
Welcome to my world.
So we got the dreams from society
Yeah.
and the
And
news.
you had a dream about um
Oh yeah, you
trying to buy
gotta
a
have a
house.
you gotta have a vaccine to
And
get a
then I
house.
had my dream about being shamed by my company
For
for
shame, you
stealing.
thief. You thief. Can't trust this Haywood guy, he's a thief.
The worst is if they threw things at you, you know. I mean,
Like
old
what,
food is one thing,
tomatoes?
but if you were getting rocked, like stoned,
Oh yeah,
like,
dude. They did
back
that
in the
back in the
day,
day, man.
Jesus days.
Yeah. He who is without sin may cast the first stone.
Gee. Can you imagine like that's how they discipline bad people by
They did.
public
They threw stones at
public
them, and they had to fucking run because, dude, stones will fuck you up.
or guillotines,
Mhm.
things like that.
Off with their head.
Or you know, you have the hands here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Can you imagine like
People coming around spitting on you.
yeah. Or at nighttime, because I'm guessing they leave you there
Yeah,
the whole time, right?
dude. And what? You just pissing shit
Homophobes
in your
come.
pants?
Homophobes come at nighttime. It's like
Oh,
he can't turn around. Hey, stop pulling down my pants.
I'm sure it's happened. And then they catch that guy, and then they put him in it. It's like,
God
we
damn it,
saw what you
Raccoon.
did. Sodomy is illegal.
I don't know why. Imagine like if you
I
can't
mean, if
look
you're in that
behind,
position, yeah, you're
someone
kind of.
can pull down your pants.
It definitely seems like a sex dungeon kind of thing. Fucking
My mind just
Pulp
went there.
Fiction ball gag.
Oh jeez. I'm sure there was closet gays back then. Or
Oh
did they
yeah.
have open gays?
No, I think
Uh,
closet. They were closeted.
Yeah. I'm sure they could tell back then. Like something's weird about this guy.
Oh, I'm
He's
sure they
staring
knew,
at me
right?
across the Stonehenge bar that we created.
Say my name.
Don't say my name, Miguel. Sir
Oh,
Haywood
oh.
here. All right, buddy. You have some movies that you watched?
I did want to bring something about jits that kind of was from
Oh,
one of the
going
videos
back
that I
to
watched.
jits.
Huh?
Going
Back
back
to
to
the jits.
jits.
All right, so I guess some schools award stripes based on class attendance,
Mm,
like where you have like a schedule or something, or
yeah,
you.
there are some people that do that.
What are your thoughts on that?
I think it should be by how much you understand the sport. Because to give someone a blue belt, yeah, even though there's so much dots on this time card that you fill out, if they still get mounted, especially with new people coming, like who's never done it and they catch it up
Hmm.
quick, like I don't know. I think you should be a 3-year blue white belt until you start
You prove
understanding.
yourself.
I don't know. That's my take.
Yeah, I have to agree. I mean, like it should be more of like a merit based thing. Like, but also I kind of understand why it became a thing because hey, if you're coming to class and you've been to so many X number of classes, you'd think you would learn eventually.
Mm.
But I don't know. Yeah,
Maybe they do it
people
with
learn.
the
People
kids.
learn at different paces, also though. So
Yeah. Maybe they do it with the kids just because sometimes they have like 30, 40 kids on the mat.
mm,
It's hard to tell like what each kid is doing because you're only seeing them for an hour. There's
mhm.
so many kids to like pay attention to. I assume.
Yeah, the kids classes are even our kids class. It's like super crowded. A lot
Yeah.
of kids.
But and like I said, they get a yellow stripe, a red stripe, white stripes. They have all different types
So
of
I
stripes.
looked into it because I was kind of curious after you mentioned it. It is. It's. I guess it's time based, but they get stripes more often, like you said. So they you know feel
Yeah.
good. So the kids feel good.
We were doing we brought in our medals to take a group picture as a gym.
Mm,
And there's this one kid who he's like really good for his age. I'm guessing he started when he was in diapers or some shit. But
yeah.
he also does Muay Thai
Oh,
and he had like, you know, graduation type of medals like lays.
oh shit.
Just like
How old is this kid?
I wouldn't say he's like 6 or 7.
Little kid.
Yeah. Dude, his life is gonna be
This is his
martial
life.
arts.
This is his life.
And I was
If he's
talking
only
to
6 or 7, Jesus, how
yeah.
long has he been doing
So
it?
it was like up to his neck, like he could barely extend. It's like holy
God.
shit. But I'm wondering, like at that age, do you know what you want for yourself? Or is this
Oh, this is
your parents?
I hate to sound like, but yeah, definitely the parents, right? I mean,
And at what age, if your kid says, Mom, Dad, I don't want to do this
it
anymore.
happens, right? That's the risk of getting them into it too early, burnout, right? They'll
I mean, he has a whole Instagram about his martial arts.
yeah.
And I don't know if he I'm sure the parents do it because I'm like,
Probably.
man,
If
um,
he's 6 years old, yeah, the parents are
why are
running
you,
that shit.
why are you like, hopefully he's not looking at it all the time, looking at how much hearts and stuff because that can fuck with you.
It's the fucking world we live in, man. It's the world
Yeah,
we live in.
that's a whole other topic. Technology for little kids,
Yeah.
but yeah, like I'm wondering if he enjoys this or if this is,
I
parent.
mean, yeah, right. It definitely the parents have a big influence, but yeah, he might love it, right? It's
Yeah.
hard to say.
But if you're a kid, you want your parents' love and attention, and if you're getting "Yes, son, good job," like you want more of that,
Yeah, it's
and
tough,
that's
right?
by performing good.
It's a it's a fine line between encouragement and I don't know what's the other line?
Yeah,
Forcing.
discouragement. Because you could have a Tiger Woods and be really good, but you have this weird relationship with your
Yeah, because
parents.
then it becomes more of less of a love-based relationship. I mean, there's still love, but I know what you mean. It complicates things and it becomes
Yeah.
more.
What was the Kobe
Yeah,
story? Was his parents pushy on things, or was he always self-driven? Like,
I
I'm
don't
gonna do
know.
this for me.
It's a good question.
Yeah, always wonder that. You never hear anything about his parents pushing him.
Yeah.
Jordan's parents, I don't think he talked about his parents.
No, I think it was just him, right? Because he
Yeah.
didn't make his high school basketball team.
So if you have encouraging, pushy parents, but you also have that self drive, you can become a champion. Like you need the
Mhm.
right formula, huh?
Yeah, I mean, different people, different backgrounds, different things will motivate them. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think it is very common for parents to have a heavy hand and you should do this. This is
I
what you're
should.
gonna do.
I just recently watched a video about a um, famous martial artist whose son is kind of not like he went to prison and stuff, and it happens to be Jackie Chan's son.
Oh, he went to prison?
Yeah, I'd love to show you the video. I'm segueing about what happens to a child, but this child was neglected. This
Mm.
wasn't an encouraged child. He barely saw his daddy
It's like, fuck
doing
you, daddy. I'm going
doing
to
all these.
a life of crime.
All right, Jackie Chan's only son. Let's
Oh,
go.
I didn't even know he had a son.
I didn't know until now. I mean, Jackie Chan. I mean, I respected him, but he was a good, martial arts actor, but he's not a very good parent.
Jackie Chan's only son hasn't had the easiest life. Between an unsuccessful film career and the time he spent in prison, JC Chan has been unable to live up to the high
JC.
standards set by his father, and it all began with JC's
Father.
after his birth in 1982. At this point in time, Jackie Chan was
Jackie
permanently
Chan
busy
Chan.
with acting and would therefore spend only 2 weeks per year with his son, which was,
Oh,
quote,
damn.
2
the
weeks.
household as they were too famous to go outside. His father's busy schedule meant that JC was raised almost entirely by his mother, who began to spoil him with luxuries afforded by Jackie Chan's fame and fortune.
Mm.
Wrote in his memoir, when he was little, JC never had to worry about having enough food, how to pay his school fees, or if he needed to be driven anywhere. I would arrange it all. I regretted that later. No one should have such a good life from their birth. Jackie Chan clearly believed this, as his upbringing was almost the opposite. Brought up in dirt poor conditions by refugee parents who couldn't even afford to pay for his birth, Jackie Chan was forced to develop discipline as well as an appreciation for scarcity. In addition to this, Jackie Chan's youth consisted of drama training all day long, from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. with breaks for lunch and dinner. When he misbehaved, he was beaten with canes. When he fell ill, he was told to suck it.
Jesus.
Suck it
Jackie Chan
up.
is since highlighted as beneficial in comparison to his son's upbringing.
I really thank you, my teacher, that tortured me, becoming really
Thank you for torturing me.
right on the table. Whenever I go back my home, I see my son's shoes, one like this, one like this.
One socks, not the socks. No discipline.
JC's cushy childhood
But you
led
never
Jackie
taught him,
Chan to write
bitch.
in his book.
Yeah,
When he was
bitch.
I
You're
generally
never
didn't think
there.
JC was pushing
Whose
himself
fault is
hard
that,
enough.
you son of a
Work all
bitch?
day, go jogging at night, then get back and see that he'd gone to bed, even though it was only 9-something. I'd grumble, he's asleep already. I'd storm out in a bad mood and go jogging again, thinking when I was his age, I wished he could
Why
follow
don't
me
you
around
show
all day
him?
to see how much I did. Sometimes I'll have 8 meetings in a row, right up until midnight. Then I'll go home, do some exercise, and read scripts. JC's clear lack of drive and ambition in comparison to his father led JC to drop out of college at the end of his first year, stating, I wanted to be a musician. All you can see in Virginia is sheep, although other sources state that he was expelled from the school as a result of excessive drinking, unclean living conditions, and 2 semesters worth of
Lot of drinking.
absences. JC's desire to become a musician was against the will of Jackie, who had not wished to see their son in show business. He wanted JC to be a lawyer, an engineer, or a doctor, as JC's mother had, quote, already lost her husband to this profession. Despite the wishes of his parents, JC moved from Los Angeles to Hong Kong in 2004, where he planned on cultivating his own successful story in music, stating, it is my hope to become famous based on my own abilities rather than rely on my image. JC was so confident in moving to China that he gave up his American nationality in exchange for Chinese nationality. However, it's possible that this choice came into question
Does look like
after
Jackie.
he released his first album. Described in reviews as being a horrid absolute waste of money, the album simply titled JC was a commercial failure. The reason for this, as described by JC himself, was because Hong Kong is different from other places. You need to do music and movies, leading JC to appear in his first film titled The Twins Effect 2, which received an IMDb rating of less than 5 out of 10 stars. And while it'd be ridiculous to expect an Avengers-level performance from JC's first on-screen appearance, the movies which followed weren't that much better. He'd appear alongside his father for Jackie Chan's 100th movie titled 1911 Revolution, yet the collaboration resulted in Jackie Chan's least financially successful and least positively received picture to date, grossing only $127,000
Never
before
even heard of
receiving
it.
a score of 8% on Rotten
That's why.
Tomatoes. 1 year later, JC would play the main character in a movie called Double Trouble, which also entered media
Isn't that like
headlines
Jackie Chan?
after grossing an even more pitiful $9,000 during its first 2 weeks, making it one of the biggest box office flops in history. To add insult to injury, JC would then play the main role in a movie called Whoever, which, despite a government mandate forcing it to be
He's
played in
working.
half of
He's
the
working at
country's
least.
cinemas, failed to crack the Chinese
Government
top 10
mandate
and
to
has
have
received
this in
only
the theater.
15 ratings on IMDb since its release in 2012. The only positive news for JC seemed to have been coming from his music career, as his second studio album would top Taiwanese charts in 2010, although it seems the album hasn't achieved much long-term success, as there's not even a single online review for the music, and it took about 30 minutes of digging just to find the track list. The performance of the album was unimportant anyway, because on the 14th of August 2014, JC would find himself in a profound new media scandal, making every prior controversy seem insignificant.
Mm.
Ah,
You
Yeah, the
sons of
kid ass.
bitches.
you fucks. How
Cliffhanger.
dare you? Cliff the hangs.
Verbo.
Police would upload footage of JC Chan being arrested at his parents' $10 million luxury Beijing apartment, during which he'd admit to having approximately 100 grams of weed in his cupboard. This was extra bad for the Chan family's reputation,
family.
as Jackie Chan had been China's official anti-drug ambassador since 2009. For this reason, Jackie Chan would take to social media to apologize, writing, "For my son JC to get into such trouble, I'm very angry and astonished. As a public figure, I'm ashamed. As a father, I'm heartbroken. I can't begin to describe his mother's pain. I failed to be a good father and I deserve the blame. I will take the responsibility and apologize to the public
So you're
on
gonna go to
behalf of
jail?
JC." In the process,
Yeah.
Jackie practically disowned his son, stating that he hadn't and didn't plan on using any of his connections to lessen JC's sentence. I have not visited him even till now. I did not even use any connections to call anyone. If JC only went in jail for 1 week or 10 days, how would the public look at us? We are public figures and all the more we have to abide by the laws, which was accompanied by Jackie Chan somewhat hilariously telling JC's lawyer to slap him twice for me. While Jackie Chan wanted absolutely nothing to do with JC, the Chinese government took the opposite approach, making a public anti-drug example out of JC by televising the trial, which would happen approximately 4 months after his arrest. JC was sentenced
Making
to
a-
6 months in prison and was ordered to pay a $320
That's not too
fine
bad.
for possession as well as the crime
I'm
of
sorry
sheltering
for what
others
I
to take
did.
drugs. JC took this
That's what
sentence
I
humbly,
was worried
stating,
about.
"I've broken the law and should be punished. When I return to society, I will not repeat this because I have let my family and friends down yet again, although this wasn't enough to satisfy his parents, who didn't even attend the trial." Whilst in prison, reason, JC would send letters to his mother in which he explained that he experimented with drugs because of the bad crowd he was mixing
Sure
with,
you
and
did.
started relying on drugs to soothe himself whenever he felt upset. JC also wrote about the struggles he faced growing up in a famous family and revealed that the expectations of fame placed a lot of pressure on him. He then expressed his unhappiness with Jackie for not showing him enough concern. However, his father wasn't rushing to offer any kind of sympathy. Jackie Chan would state in an interview, "I hope to be an anti-drug ambassador for life. I even hope that after JC
Bro,
is
it's me,
out, he
Jackie."
can be an anti-drug ambassador too, telling everyone to stay
It's
away
China.
from drugs," which was followed by Jackie stating publicly that he supports the death penalty for certain
Jesus.
serious offenses.
Jeez, dude.
Additionally, Jackie Chan would announce that he would donate the entirety of his reported $350 million net worth to charity and not pass it on to his son JC, adding, "If he is capable, he can make his own money. If he is not, then he will just be wasting my money." The problem is JC's earning capacity has been stifled pretty severely as a result of the public sentencing. For example, in the 3 years prior to his arrest, JC acted in 10 different movies. However, since his imprisonment almost 10 years ago, he's appeared in only 3 films, one of which he wasn't even credited for as a result of the scandal. JC also lost endorsements from Adidas, Nivea,
Adidas.
Canon, Johnson & Johnson contact
Adidas.
lenses, Stride Gum, KFC, and Chevrolet, with this
Man,
rock
he had
bottom
all those
causing him to
endorsements?
return to America, even though he was no longer a citizen there. The father and son still share a residence in Hong Kong, though they don't spend much time together. As
They
an
never
actor, a
did.
businessman, and his city's unofficial goodwill ambassador at large, Jackie Chan has a busy schedule. The two seem to have reconciled
Still,
since JC moved
This
back
is
to
a
the
public
USA,
picture.
yet
Oh,
JC
we're having a
continues
great
to differ
time.
himself,
Yeah, right.
stating, "I don't want to always follow my dad's footsteps. I want to be different," adding that he's tired of being a person in his father's shadow. Since moving back to the US, JC has made efforts to turn his life around, directing his first film in 2021 titled Goodnight Beijing, and according to IMDb, he has another 2 movies on the way.
It's the Balboa syndrome, you know, being the son of someone who's very famous. You know, I'm trying to make my own way, Dad.
yeah,
I don't want to be
and
know.
the absent parent, right?
absent parent.
Not having a hand in, yeah,
This is a very opposite of the parent who's like guiding you your whole life. You can be
it
this.
is. It is
This
the
is
very
more like,
opposite.
I only see you 2 weeks every year. Why are you fucking a fuck up?
I
Huh?
wonder why.
I mean, if he was, I don't know. I guess it's not the culture for like back then for like people in China to bring their kid along to like, I don't know, kind of watch what you do, like just be there while
Mhm.
you're doing your work to see what kind of man you are, to like
Yeah,
just learn like by ghosting you. Not, is that the right word? Not ghosting, but
shadowing.
shadowing
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Would have been better than what happened, right?
Yeah.
Then he would have an appreciation for all the hard work that his dad does and understand what it takes.
Yeah. And I respect Jackie Chan's as an actor in his old movies, but like, seeing another side of him is like, oof, not a
The sacrifice, right?
yeah.
What he sacrificed. He sacrificed his family for the career.
There's a balance with life, right? You have a pie, you have career, you have the family, you have yourself, like if you're taking care of yourself, all these different pie charts. And he's like, career, baby,
Mhm.
all career.
And I feel
Family,
like,
oh,
yeah, in that era, that, like you said, it was common for people to just throw themselves into their work and that be their entire life.
yeah. But, yeah.
It,
What is that? Cautionary tale.
yeah,
Watch out.
it actually reminds me of a movie that I watched last
Oh.
night. Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Well, what is this movie about?
It is the fuck, the title is complicated. The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
Oh, the Nicholas.
Yeah, the Nicholas one.
Cage.
Yeah.
She didn't want to watch his vampire one. That's
Renfin. It was interesting
crazy,
because
like me.
it had that same theme about him not being a good father because he was so into his acting career. Yeah.
Oh.
And like I don't know how much this is because he's playing himself, a fictionalized version
Yeah.
of himself. but it also like touched on like him
Is
getting.
his real son in it or something?
I I actually don't know if that was his real daughter. That's a good question.
Daughter.
That is a good question. Let's check it out real quick. She kind of looked like him, so I could see that being his actual daughter.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What's it streaming on?
So
Rent?
the way
Renty?
we got it, well, so Steph wanted to watch this movie, Escape Room,
Okay.
and it
Like
was only
like a
it
escape
was
room.
yeah. Well, there's two of them, right? There's the
Okay.
first one and then the
There's
second
two?
one. Yeah, we've seen the first one, but we never did see the second one.
Wanna
But
play
the only option to see the second one was to either buy it for $15 or watch it on Stars. So I did.
Oh,
They had
trial.
trial for 3 months at a lower price. So yeah, I got it for that. So it was on Stars.
Nice.
No, that's not his daughter.
Oh, okay. How do you like the interface and stuff?
Yeah, it looks pretty good. I
Decent?
mean, I
Hits
feel like
everything?
all these streaming platforms are pretty similar.
I mean, you have to like, you can't rock the boat. Disney Plus tried to rock the boat with their little like 30 seconds back or 10 seconds back thing, and you couldn't
Mm,
scrub like just back to get to
mm,
the frame. I fucking hated it
yeah,
because you'd
yeah.
have to use the fucking the reverse button, go
Mhm.
1 times back and slowly get to the point you wanted.
Yeah, this one, like, you had to, like, hold it for it to go, like, 3 times,
Oh, okay.
but, it was
Because
pretty
I like
intuitive.
you tap it 10 seconds back, or you tap it enough, and it shows you the frame.
Mhm.
Because I like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Keep it that way. Don't rock the boat. You know. But anyways, back to Nick.
Yeah, it was actually more enjoyable than I thought it was gonna be. Because from the trailer, it looked like, it looks okay."
I mean, a lot of people talked highly about it.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
It was very self-aware. It was very meta. It was very, aware of, like,
All
where
his
Nick Cage is in
all
his
his quirks and
career.
stuff.
Yeah, and just,
Did they
like
talk about the screams? That'd be interesting.
yeah, there was a lot of
Ah!
yeah, there was a lot of that, dude. But it was, like,
Did they have a
jokingly,
face off?
like
Did they have a face off moment?
yeah, there was
Or
face-off moments, there was Con Air
oh,
moments,
nice.
it was very it was good. It was
It was like
well
a
done.
Deadpool-ish type of thing,
Yeah,
making fun of
not
itself.
breaking the fourth wall, but definitely making fun of, like, "Nick, we wanna miss you. Maybe you should"
Like stop acting or
like,
something for a
"You're
while.
doing too much."
That's too funny.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
that, and then, yeah, like, the relationship with his daughter and his wife and they're getting divorced, and his career is, like, circling the drain, and yeah, it was good. And then, Pedro Pascal's character loves him, right, and
Mm,
offers gives him an offer to come out for his birthday party. It was good. It was
nice.
like, it was very reminiscent of The Interview as far as, like, um, you know, Nicolas Cage being recruited by the US government to
Oh, you mean sorry, the interview with Seth Rogen.
yeah, Seth Rogen and then, what's his name? James Franco, where they become buddies and
Linger. What's his name? I don't
what's
know.
his name?
Yeah, yeah.
But it was good. It was really good.
There's a meme I've been seeing of like Pascal like smiling at him or something. I keep seeing that.
He's a very likable actor. I like him.
Pascal.
Yeah. He plays like
So you're gonna watch Last of Us then?
I don't know.
He's so likable. I'm gonna watch Last of Us.
I've been liking him in the comedies, like this one and that Judd Apatow one, The Bubble.
Hmm. And Mando.
Yeah, and Mando.
Well, you didn't like him in Wonder Woman? That's a bad person.
Yeah, he was all right.
The rich guy. Oh, I forgot. No, he wasn't rich, but there's like a wishing thing.
Yeah,
It made him rich.
it was a
I
bad
fucking
movie. It
forgot,
was a
dude.
bad movie.
There's like some kind of genie in the lamp making.
Genie in the bottle, baby.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was
I'll
it
have
was
to
a fun.
I have
was
to
a
figure
fun-
out when I'll watch it because I don't know if I'll
Yeah.
be getting stars anytime
Yeah,
soon.
so probably a rent. But it was a fun watch. It was like I said, it was very self-aware of where Nick Cage is. But I feel like it was a good move for Nick Cage to do this kind of movie because then it kind of like it almost was like, dude, yeah, I used to love Nick Cage.
Yeah. Some good hits.
Hmm.
Like I don't know, just funny. I don't know, like he just has that.
Is Nick Cage a good actor? That's the question, right? He rides that line of good and bad.
He has good moments,
Hmm.
but then he picks like the Jiu-Jitsu movie. Or I mean, this vampire one looks like it's gonna be funny.
Yeah.
Thing.
But also looks kind of cheesy, right?
Yeah. He did like a horror one that
The
she's all bloody and shit.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
trying to get to his lover or something,
Hmm.
killing everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did they mention that movie? I don't know if they mentioned that.
No, I don't think so. Yeah,
Only
they
the
mentioned
hits. Only the
the
hits.
hits. Yeah, the big hits.
Was there like a Raising Arizona thing?
Well, so Pedro Pascal had kind of like a little shrine to Nick Cage. So there was like the there
Remnants of
was there was like memorabilia from Raising Arizona and yeah, like The Rock and a bunch of his movies.
yeah. I just remember him yelling at a girl in a scene like A B C D or something.
Yeah.
E F G H.
Yeah.
Jeez, dude.
We watched all those.
Yeah. Nick Cage, I
Nick
forgot what that
Cage.
was called. Oh, the bees, no. Ah. All that.
Yeah, this is it was good. Yeah,
Nice.
it was a good one.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, buddy.
Pleasantly surprised because watching the trailer, I'm like, it looks okay.
Nice.
Better than I thought it was gonna be.
Did you watch
I
anything else?
I did. I watched Nope.
Oh, nope. Was it a fine Peel movie?
Yeah, it was good. I liked it better than Us.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It was well done.
Is it streaming someplace I can watch it? Forgot.
Prime Video.
Prime.
Mhm.
So if you're a Prime member, you can watch
You
it.
can watch it for free.
Cool. I like it.
Mhm.
So I'm guessing it's twist because Peel always like, you think
There
you
is
know?
a
You
There's a
don't know.
twist. There is a twist. I was like,
Yeah.
wow, that's an interesting twist.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. It was
I'll
well
check
done.
it out sometime.
Yeah, it was good. It was that one too. Better than I thought it was gonna be.
Glenn is in there.
Glenn is in
I
there.
haven't seen him for a while.
And he had like an interesting backstory. It was very it was an interesting movie.
He had a lot of screen time.
Decent amount.
Guessing like 10 minutes or something. Nothing
Maybe.
too crazy.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe 10, 15 minutes maybe.
He seemed like he's wearing a cowboy hat, so I'm guessing he has an accent. Maybe
No.
not a Western accent or anything. Okay.
No. It's Haywood Hollywood Horses.
Is it Haywood Hollywood?
Haywood Hollywood Horses
Yeah.
is the company that the guy from Get Out, his
Nice.
family's they're basically like stage horses for movies.
Oh, interesting. So I'm guessing the little bait and switch in the end is this little woo. They're the masterminds, right? Those little things.
I
They
don't
have a
know,
mind of their
man.
own.
I don't know, dude.
They're the ones that call the aliens down unknowingly. They're
What is
attracted
that?
to
What are
those.
you talking about? What?
Those those
Oh,
ones that,
those guys.
yeah, they're
I'm not gonna give it away.
Right? I guarantee.
I don't
There's
want to give
something
anything
funny
away.
about them.
They do play a role,
Oh, see?
but not in the way that you think.
All right. Let's see. Cool. I guess you can't tell me more because
No, I don't want to
Keep
give it
it.
away, Ben.
keep it there.
I mean, the trailer was pretty spot on with the movie, but yeah, the twist is like, dude, that is interesting. I didn't expect that. It was well done. It was very well done. I enjoyed it.
Nice. Sweet.
Very compelling.
Did you watch anything else?
Just those escape room movies.
Okay. You don't want to talk. Yeah.
I mean, we can. It's
You get what it is.
yeah,
escape
it's
the
an
room.
escape room, but it's like deadly escape rooms.
Do they know that they're
Not at
Deadly?
first. In the first one, they
until
just
one
think it's
person like, oh, haha, he's pretending to be dead.
yeah, they all think it's a fake escape room until it's not.
So the second one just did the same concept as the first.
Well, the
with
second
new
one
people?
was Tournament of Champions. So it's like all previous
All-
winners. They're like, not again.
That's too funny.
No, no, no.
How did they get me? Oh, I was
Yeah,
walking down an alley and they
they gotcha.
chloroformed me. Nice.
Yeah.
I watched the movie recently. It was an Apple movie.
Oh, Applein', you Applein'?
Well, I watched it with my family, and they have Apple,
Hmm.
and it happens to be about a famous video game back in the
Mm.
day,
Tetris.
Tetris. It was pretty
with,
good.
What's his face?
I guess he was in that Blackbird that you saw him,
Blackbird.
Black Box, or whatever that one with Stingray. Stingray, he's the bad guy.
Oh,
We were
okay.
watching a little bit of him.
Oh, okay. He was in that. So what? He has a deal with Apple these days or something?
I don't know. I don't know, but that movie was really good. I enjoyed it.
Tetris.
Yeah.
Looked interesting.
Yeah, it's about
Tetris.
Tetris and trying to get the rights for it, and
Uh-huh. From
how he
Russia
had-
or something, right?
yeah, how he had to go down to the Soviet Union to try to get it, and yeah, it was really well done. I think they did. I was really engaged, front to back.
He's a good actor too. What's his name? Taron Egerton, whatever. his name
I don't know if I saw him in anything else.
is. He played Elton John in Rocket Man. He did a really good job with that.
I didn't see that. Yeah.
Yeah. Should check it out.
Anything else?
He was in the what is it? The Kingsman.
Oh, was he the first king?
He was in the original Kingsman movies.
First Kingsman?
The first and the second one, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he was
okay.
good in that too. Yeah.
I didn't see that either.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Not as much as Rocket Man. Rocket Man was really good.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Anyway, Tetris.
Yeah. I think it was fascinating time. I don't want to spoil anything, but just know the whole time I was engaged, and because it was in the past and they're dealing with Russia, and there's a lot of they're in Japan a lot,
Mm-hmm.
that you don't really see the woke agenda. Like it
Mm.
wasn't even present because
Yeah,
don't know.
because it wasn't a thing.
I don't know where they put it in, but yeah, it was good. I didn't think about that until like 30 minutes after. I was like, hey, I wasn't even thinking about it.
There was no
Wow.
wokeness.
Wow.
Mm.
Generally good movie. I haven't seen it in a while. But yeah. And it made me have my Switch, and I have Tetris on there. And I
Mhm.
feel like playing a little Tetris.
Tetris.
And yeah, gave me a little appreciation of how that game, it impacted the Game Boy sales because it was shipped with Game
It was
Boy.
big, right? Yeah, it was a big one.
And one of the things he says, like, you could you can ship the Game Boy with Mario and the kids will love it, but if you ship it with Tetris, like this, everyone's gonna love this one. So, everyone got hooked.
It's
One of those
addictive,
games.
man. It's an addictive game.
And the fucking theme sticks with you after, because I was playing it for a while, and I was like, you know, high up there, and it's getting faster and faster. Then you, all right, and I'm putting it away. I'm taking a shower, and I'm like, and I'm like saying words with it.
Yeah.
Super funny. Yeah, good movie though. I recommend it, people. Don't need to say more.
Nice. Yeah, now that you mention it, none of the movies that I watch had any wokeness in them either. It's
Yeah.
nice. It's nice when you don't have to think about that kind of stuff.
Right? But when it's present, you're like,
Like you
Yeah.
got to roll your eyes.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's nice.
It's nice. It's refreshing.
It's like making art for art its sake.
Mhm.
It's sake. Oh,
Mhm.
what am I saying? For art its sake. The sake of art for
Making art for art's sake.
yeah, art's sake. I kept adding the of
Art's sake.
for art's sake, and it shows. You know. Yeah, definitely.
It shows.
So didn't have it in Nick Cage, huh? I don't
No,
know where they would put it in.
no, exactly. There was no room for that kind of stuff, so
Yeah.
it was just generally enjoyable.
And Nope.
Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Not. I mean, very light. I would say like less than his other movies. Like I feel like Get Out was a lot of that, but like
Was there in Get Out?
kind of like the white people wanting to be black people.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
this one, it was just.
It's funny
really-
because when you say woke, there's like different categories of woke. And yeah, I know what you mean though.
Yeah.
Like-
No, this one was like very focused on the story,
Nice.
which is all that matters.
That's
Story
good,
is all that
Hollywood.
matters.
Good.
Yeah.
Good job.
It's all I care about.
Me
Story.
too. Me too. All right. You have any other stories, or shall I show you some videos that I found interesting?
No, yeah, that's it. Nope. Unbearable weight.
All
That's
right.
all. That's all I got.
I just wanted to show you. Remember Samsung got kind of like busted? No, not busted, but got some slack for like trying to shoot a picture of the moon,
Mm-hmm.
and then like it's not really.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about the hand.
Yeah, some
thing.
AI shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So someone was messing with the camera and kind of put like a small little circle across the room that was really dark, and it like tricked it to think it's the moon. So I wanted to show you that.
Videos of internet. A few weeks ago, Samsung admitted that they fake pictures of the moon using AI. So someone decided to
Using AI.
it was true. They found a
You don't like
picture
this
of a
one.
regular white circle and placed it on the other side of their house. They then zoomed in as much as they could to trick the phone into thinking it was a picture of the moon. The phone then replaced that white circle with a picture of the
AI.
moon.
Fucking AI.
Fucking fake ass shit.
The power. The power of the fucking thing.
One of my subscribers went inside a grocery store in the UK and saw that they were putting GPS tracking devices on expensive food products. It's supposed to be a way to prevent people from
GPS, huh?
stealing.
Trying to steal my meat? I'm gonna find you.
That's
you
crazy.
really
This is what it
tracking
looks like
it?
to be directly underneath a
Or are they just
tornado when
saying-
it's forming.
It's fake.
Are they gonna take their time to take that meat from you? Sir, you stole some meat. You ass.
These are what old ancient
is
Arabic
kinda
numbers look
interesting.
like, and they look very similar to the numbers we use today. The symbols they made actually served a purpose. The amount of angles in each symbol marks what that
Oh.
number is. So the number 3 has 3 angles, the number 4 has 4 angles, and the number 5 has 5
Crazy,
angles.
right?
Since the symbol of 0 has no angles of any
angles.
kind, it has no
Interesting.
value.
Very interesting.
Very interesting.
Doing kitty.
We just have a
I can't put him back.
remix of another.
This guy probably has the fastest internet in the world.
I'm about to install GTA right now. Look how fast it downloads. Watch this. Watch the speed. Look at terabytes. Like what?
You know how long it takes for GTA to download?
And it's already done. Like that's crazy.
Scientists that study meteorites are almost always based in Antarctica. The white snowy landscape makes it very easy for scientists to find meteorites. This is why over 60% of all meteorites ever found were discovered in Antarctica.
So you wonder about back in the
Don't
day.
kill me like that. Don't leave me like that either.
I guess there's some sort of internet challenge where people try to ride these giant vibrating machines.
This is my mom doing a jelly challenge.
Her dentures. Don't choke on those.
Look, it came in, isn't it?
Damn.
Oh shit.
Got a magnifying glass on your chair.
This
Jeez, your
family
house
has a
would've
pet deer, and apparently
burned
deer
down,
can get
dude.
the zoomies just like dogs can.
How do you own a deer? How's that possible?
It's pretty cold.
That is the end of this video. We hope you enjoyed.
Later.
And I'll see you guys again very, very
This
soon.
is, you know,
Later.
Sunday in the night. Later.
The ocean has been
You always make fun of his voice.
It's just a nasally voice, man. I can't help it. I've enjoyed your videos.
Hey,
but
everyone.
Your voice is cracking me up.
All right.
Sorry.
My last thing I want to show you was Shane Gillis explaining to Andrew Schultz about this Down syndrome thing that he saw. And it's not making fun about Down syndrome,
Okay.
but it's making fun of this Down syndrome kid who
Okay.
thinks these girls are girls, but they're really dudes. That's all.
Okay. All right.
Specials.
Yeah, dude, the specials are the,
The
OG.
specials
Sorry.
Bro.
I'm so happy.
Yo, let me explain this story.
We're talking about people with Down syndrome, and they're
Yes.
doing reality shows about
Yes.
this. Okay.
There's a house full of people with Down syndrome.
Yes.
First off, once you watch it, you realize dudes with Down syndrome are the bros. They're the best dudes on earth.
Of course.
All right.
Yeah.
So this dude named Sam, he's got Down syndrome. One of the episodes, they're gonna take him to a lady boys show.
Lady boys
A burlesque show of lady boys.
Sorry.
And he is pumped, dude. He's got the flyer. He's like, he keeps coming up to the camera like sexy dances. And everybody's like, relax.
They're all British. No, the
No, they're
specials are
British.
No, this is British.
Look
Okay.
at Miguel
goes-
smiling
and
over
then
there.
everybody keeps like, no, they're actually
I'm
married.
curious. I want to know where it goes.
I know you don't want to believe me, but they are very pretty. Outfit.
The whole time he's like, trust me, they're not.
Please, I beg you. I know you. No, that's what girls. I know you want them to be, but they're not. They do a good impression, but they're not. Oh, they are.
And then he's talking to one of the house like chaperones, and he's like, Sam, they are boys. And he's like, don't be rude.
They're not. They've got willies. Don't be rude. No.
Don't be rude.
Don't be rude.
Big over girls. They have them.
Don't be rude.
Don't be rude.
He's trying so hard. And then he goes, what if one of them tells you they have a penis? And he goes, I'd be fuming.
But what if you hear it from them and they actually say to you, I am a boy? I'm not fuming.
And then you go, why would you be mad? He goes, I have no idea.
Why? I have no idea.
He's just like, dude, that's the bro. I'm still going. So they take him to the show. He gets in there. The camera's on him. The girls come out and are dancing. He's holding a soda. He looks back at his boys like, they show his face like, yo, I told you. Dude.
Don't you wish your girlfriend was born like me? Don't you wish your
The girls are sexy. And then one of the dancers takes their mask off.
Oh no.
and starts singing like a man. And they cut the camera to him, and he's just sitting there like.
I'm not amused. Slow coming.
He's but then a minute later, all the dancers come back out, and the camera cuts to him. He's like, ah.
Oh, God.
I was like, yes, please. The girls are sexy.
No, we're not ladies, we're lazy boys.
Lady boys. No, the girls.
No, we're the lady boys.
The girls. Yeah, don't you?
It's lazy boys.
Oh.
He's still not convinced.
I don't believe it.
Even until the
Don't be
end.
rude.
He was just mad at that one, like, you tricked me.
Don't be rude.
But everyone else, yeah. Don't be rude. And it's not because he has Down syndrome, it's because he has this belief that they're ladies, while everyone is saying that they're lady boys.
He wants it to be true.
He refuses to hear it.
Yeah. He wants it to be true.
Yes, he does. And why don't you tell the people where they can be true, Miguel?
All right, people. You can be true by commenting, and subscribing. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram, and listen to us wherever you do for podcasts. Until next time. See ya.
See ya. Ta-ta.
Turtle Man. Ta-tell. Oh, no.
It's not Christmas.
I know. I forgot.
Your eyes. Right when you said turtle. Oh. This guy walking around all proud. Yeah, I'm an alliance now. You get, he's an alliance. Oh, look at him.
Oh my God.
When you're walking all in Moana, just he does jujitsu. Watch out, bro.